Hi guys, and welcome to Homegrown Herbs. So today is just a small little video regarding how to make one of these little beauties. This is just one of the many ones we'll be showing you as we go through the video. But this is a stunning snow that we produced 2 seasons ago. Little man is actually up to weight now, and actually will be in the breeding season this year. So hopefully we'll have some gorgeous little babies from this one. Fingers crossed he locks anyway, and we'll see how that goes. But what I want to talk to you about today is how we actually get to this beautiful pattern and colour. So I'm going to go through and pause and start the video a few little times with different morphs and how we can go about doing it. So there are a few different ways of doing things. So the main cheapest, simplest and easiest way to do it is if you can find a solid, reputable breeder. And don't go around buying random normal looking snakes off people that they tell you are what they call hets. Always go to a reputable breeder, because at least then you're guaranteed more than like 100% you're going to get what you've paid for. So what you want to start off with is either single or double hets. So het for albino and het for anery. Doubles are better, gives you a lot better ratio, but obviously if you go albino and anery hets, both sides, mom and dad, you are going to get on average around 25% of them will be snows, and him trying to burrow away. 25% will be albino het anery, anery het albino, and also then you will have a 12.5% of chance of being double hets again, and 12.5% of them being normals. But what you say of that 25% is 66% pos hets, because you can't tell the difference between those normals, so all you can say is pos hets. The next options are obviously getting visuals, so I'll grab some of those and show you now. Okay, so as you can see, this little one here is our male albino 100% het anery. Oh, and he's having an escape. He ran away. Now this little guy wasn't produced by us. He was actually produced by a good friend of ours called Barry Summerhays from Hognose, UK. He has some absolutely beautiful high contrast albinos like this little boy. So if you're after something in the market of high contrast, then I would definitely say Barry is your man. His albinos are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As I say, we'll start off with one of these. Obviously being het for anery, it's not visual, so you can't see the coloration on it, else it would make it a snow. But it is a visual albino, so it is homozygous rather than heterozygous. And obviously the anery gene is heterozygous, not homozygous, which basically means het is non-visual and homozygous means it is visual. So we get one of these guys and we put it to one of these little ones. And this is the visual anery, and it is het for albino. So that means it is homozygous for anery, so visual, heterozygous, non-visual for anery. So once you've paired these together, you will then have a higher chance of getting more than likely 25% of the offspring will be snow. 50% of the offspring will be either anery or albino, het for each other. So visuals of each, non-visual carriers, and then 25% of possible double hets. Having to hold this little one, just for the point that every time I put it on the floor and I try to hold her still, it decides to give me a good old nip. So she's not playing ball. Again, this wasn't produced by me. This is again another one from my good friend Barry Summerhays over in Essex. What are you doing? He has some absolutely stunning anery stuff. To be fair, he's the only one I know in the area with such high contrasts. in the black sections to the anery. I don't know if you can sort of see them. There's like blotchings of black all on him. Sort of, I suppose, sort of similar to like a paradoxing type coloration, but obviously not paradox. But I've never seen one with such high contrast of them, and it seems to be that Barry's able to have an high contrast in anery and albino. So, but again, these are beautiful. So that will give you the outcomes as I've just said. The only other outcomes you can then do is by giving one of either of these to a snow straight out. You will have a very high chance that you'll have more than likely around 50% of snows. And then say you were to put this little one to a snow, you would more than likely get 25% of anery, het albino, 50% of snows, and then a possible 25% of double hets. There is still obviously the chance that you will get albino het aneries as well within that, but it's less likely due to it only being visual on the snow, het on the anery, whereas the anery is visual on the anery and also visual on the snow. So there is a higher chance that you will produce snows and aneries. Okay. I'll just show you a couple of the other snows that we've produced and also be holding back and working with over the next couple of seasons. Okay. So this little one is actually a hold back from the same clutch as the one you've just seen. So the more spotty one you've just seen was out the same clutch as these. Sorry, litter, not clutch. But yet this one isn't as everybody keeps saying butterscotchy as this one. The other one is very much butterscotch colour. This one is a lot duller in colour. But again, still absolutely beautiful. Almost a stripe. There's only a very small amount of little breaks on it. Now I have got a little surprise coming soon to go with this stripe and the other stripe that I'll be showing you in a moment, to try and clean up and work that a little bit more to hopefully get that beautiful straight snow stripe, and hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, some patternless stuff. But absolutely beautiful. And for me, last one I'm going to show you is the little crown jewel. Okay, it's this little one. Now this is, in my eyes, my little crown jewel. Is absolutely beautiful. Now she is what I hope to be, working along the lines of the patternless. Her coloration is very, very, oh go on, get over yourself trying to eat me. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, you're going to eat me. As you can see there, terribly nasty and evil and deadly. And their bites will kill. I must go to the hospital straight after this filming, just in case I die. You little rat bag, you. You little terror. But yes, her colorations are, to be fair, it looks on here quite vibrant, but it's not. It's a very, very, very pale peach colour. Absolutely stunning, and I am stoked I had this one. This was the only one in the litter in this year that came out looking this colour. The only one. And I will sort of let the natural sunlight catch her. And you can see she's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So guys, as I say, one last option to producing snows is simply snow to snow. Obviously 100% of those will be snow. Okay guys, so I hope this helps a little bit, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the holdbacks and some of the breeding plans we have for next couple of seasons. As always guys, take care, keep smiling, and let's
teach not preach.
Take care guys.